me ask you something. How many years did you start with big plans and end with the same habits, same stress, same excuses, same I do it next year? Here's the scary part. Most people don't decide to waste a year. They just slowly drift and suddenly it's December. So this video is not about motivation. It's about how to not waste 2026 even if you already wasted January. Hey, welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. Right now is late January, and honestly this is the exact moment when most people give up on the year. New year energy is gone, life feels busy again, and that voice in your head starts saying, yeah, this year is probably gonna be just like the last one. But I want to be very clear about something. You don't waste a year in January, you waste it by quitting in February. And the goal of this video is simple. I'm going to show you 5 simple but powerful shifts that can completely change the direction of your year without extreme routines, unrealistic goals, or fake productivity. No pressure, no perfect plans, just practical ideas you can actually use. So if you don't want to wake up in December 2026 thinking about, wow, I did again, stay with me. Let's get into the first one. Let's start with the biggest mistake people make every single year. They wait to feel ready to start, ready to feel confident, ready to have a clear plan. And while they're waiting, time keeps moving. Here's the truth no one likes to hear. You don't feel ready before you start. You feel ready because you start. Confidence is not the cause, it's the result. Most people don't fail because they try and fail. They fail because they never really begin. They tell themselves things like, I just need a bit more time. I start when things come down. I do it probably later. But later usually means never. So if you want 2026 to be different, you need to lower the bar, not your standards, the starting point. Don't ask what's the best plan. Ask what's the smallest step I can take today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. This part might sound familiar. You wake up already tired, your day is full, messages, emails, tasks, notifications. By the end of the day, you feel exhausted. If somebody asks you, what did you actually move forward today? You pause. It's often just motion, not progress. It's like running on a treadmill. You're sweating, you're tired, but you're still in the same place. And this is how years quietly disappear. You don't waste a year by doing nothing. You waste it by doing too many unimportant things. Most of us fill our days with what's easy to finish, not what actually matters. Checking things off a to-do list feels good in the moment, but progress usually doesn't feel good at all. Progress feels uncomfortable, it feels slow, and sometimes it feels boring. So here's a simple shift for 2026. Instead of asking, what do I need to get done today? Ask, what is the one thing that would make today count? Just one. If that one thing moves your life, your skills, your future forward, the day is a win, even if nothing else gets done. Because at the end of the year, you don't remember busy days. You remember the days when something actually changed. Let's talk about motivation for a second. Motivation feels great when it's there, but the problem is it doesn't stay. Some days you wake up excited, most days you don't. And if your progress depends on how you feel in the morning, 2026 become a gamble. Here's what people who don't waste years understand. They don't rely on motivation, they rely on systems. A system is something that works even when you are tired, bored, or not in the mood. Not a crazy routine, not a perfect schedule, just simple structure, same time, same place, same small action. Because the goal is not to feel motivated every day. The goal is to make progress automatic. Here's a simple example. If you have to decide every day when and how to work on something, you'll eventually stop. But if the decision is already made, your brain has nothing to argue with. You don't need more discipline, you need fewer decisions. So if you want 2026 to be different, don't ask how can I stay motivated all year. Ask how can I make this easier to show up for. Because consistency doesn't come from willpower, it comes from design. Most people think the year is shaped by motivation or discipline. It's not. Your year is shaped by your environment, the people you talk to, the content you consume, the space you spend your time in. And the scary part is this influence is quiet. No one wakes up and says, today I'm going to waste my year. It happens slowly. You hear the same complaints every day. You scroll the same kind of content. You stay in the same routines. And without noticing, your standards start to drop. Your energy gets drained. Your goals feels heavy. So let me say this clearly. If you don't choose your environment, it will choose for you. And no, it doesn't mean cutting everyone off or disappearing from the world. It means being intentional. Who gets access to your attention? What voices are shaping your thinking? What does your normal day make feel normal? Sometimes protecting your future means creating a little distance from what's familiar, not because it's bad, but because it's keeping you comfortable. And comfort is where time quietly disappears. If you want to stop wasting 2026, don't just work on yourself, work on what surrounded you. Here's the last one, and it's a mindset shift that most people miss. A lot of us treat the year like a test. If we don't hit every goals by December, we failed, and that pressure, it kills consistency. 2026 is not a test, it's a direction. You don't need a perfect year, you need a better trajectory. Small improvement, tiny steps, boring progress, it all adds up. Consistency beats intensity almost every time. Even if January feels wasted, even if February feels slow, you're still in the game. And here's the magic: if you keep showing up little by little, by December you'll look back and say, I'm way ahead of where I was last year. So forget the pressure, forget trying to do it all at once. Focus on showing up, focus on moving forward, and trust the progress. Because wasting the year isn't about failing in January, it's about quitting too early. Alright, let's wrap this up. Here's the truth: 2026 won't be amazing by accident. It won't magically fix itself, and it definitely won't wait for you to feel ready, but it can be your best year yet if you make a few small but intentional shifts. Start today, even if it's small. Focus on what actually moves you forward. Build systems that carry you, not just motivation. Protect your energy and your environment. See the year as a path, not a deadline. You don't need a perfect plan, you just need to show up patiently, smartly. So here's your challenge: look at the rest of 2026 and ask yourself, what one thing can I start today that will make December feel like a win? Start that. No excuses, no delays. And remember, the difference between a wasted year and a year you'll never forgot is one small step you take today. If you do that, 2026 won't just pass, it will move you forward every single day. I see you in the next one.